What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Bull Combo. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're having a great day. Today I'm coming at you guys with another Earth 2 video. No, this isn't clickbait, and no, this hasn't happened yet. Stick around to find out exactly what's going on. Alright guys, so before we get started, as always, if you want to support the channel, you can use any of the support options listed down below in the description. All of those are greatly appreciated. And if you just want to help out by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and hitting the bell to get notified when I post new content, that would also be greatly appreciated. You guys know it's been exactly a week since the last land giveaway announcement, and that means we're announcing the winner. So without any further delay, give a huge shout out and a huge congratulations to Roland Rice for winning giveaway number 3. Roland, as always, you have the ability to reach out to me on Discord, or you can reach out to me on Twitter, and we can handle the delivery of the property. You'll have the choice between waiting until 1-cent bids are back or paying the 30% of the property value. Property's valued at a little over $10, so as always, you'll have that option. So now that we've announced giveaway winner number 3, we have to get on to giveaway number 4 entry details. So the entry details for this week are pretty similar to previous ones. You have to be subscribed to the channel, you have to follow me over on Twitter, the link to that's in the description down below. And then you have to comment on this video and let me know how many tiles you plan to buy inside of Dubai or the United Arab Emirates. You don't have to tell me where, you don't have to tell me your plan. I'm just curious to know how many tiles you plan to buy when it opens up. So comment down below with that, do the other steps required in the entry, and you should be entered for the land giveaway. Alright guys, so now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's jump into the topic of today's video. So, as you guys probably recall, last week I did a video titled Earth 2 Destined to Succeed, and in that video we basically explored a fictional timeline where Earth 2 had already established itself as the leader in the virtual land space. It was a couple years down the line, they'd had the time to develop the game and flesh out all the details, and it was a fictional timeline in which everything had succeeded and everything worked out the way it was intended. You'll probably recall I also said that we were going to be exploring the opposite end of the spectrum this week, and that's exactly what I intend to do. So in this video, we're going to be exploring a fictional timeline in which the Earth 2 team was not able to meet their ultimate goals and ultimately led to the failure of the platform. In this timeline, the platform's been out for about 2.5 years now. Phase 2 was released, and while there was some initial user excitement, the allure quickly wore off, leading to a mostly negative reception from the user base. While there was some additional features added to the game, users quickly found this wasn't enough to create something with true amounts of depth, and the replay value quickly fell off. Die-hard Earth 2 fans and early adopters holding out hope stuck with the platform for the long term, and Phase 3 did end up coming to fruition. Unfortunately, it was littered with bugs and performance issues, rendering it essentially unplayable to most except those with the highest end computers. Users on console and mobile devices were left in the dark. It started to become clear that the lack of a larger dev team and larger development group led to the app falling behind to other competitors and led to unfinished versions of the product being released, which ended up ultimately damaging the credibility of the platform more than benefiting it. The withdrawal process was eventually improved to less than 14 days. However, the long-term effects of a negative withdrawal experience for so long were just too damning for the Earth 2 team to fully recover from. As competitors rose around Earth 2, it became clearer and clearer that the platform was not growing at the same rate, still lacking long-term features geared toward long-term adoption, such as crypto integrations, blockchain integrations, and NFT hosting. Torn between supporting the app they know and love and ones that they know are more profitable, the user base slowly begins to migrate to these newer, more successful platforms. While crypto support was eventually incorporated, it was too late to stop the bleeding, and the lack of a proprietary cryptocurrency ultimately led to a lack of stability within the Earth 2 application. During this time, many competitors rose into the arena, and up to that point, nothing had truly offered what Earth 2 was trying to offer, but that all changed in the blink of an eye. Gaming powerhouses Electronic Arts, more commonly known as EA, released their version of a virtual world, simply called Life. Built on the Frostbite engine with incredibly lifelike graphics, this application quickly ascended to the top of the virtual land leaderboards, becoming the most popular game and application on all platforms. With crypto integrations, a robust market, and a streamlined withdrawal experience, all built in from the onset. It seems as if EA was able to see all of the mistakes that Earth 2 did and made sure not to make those same mistakes when creating their application. Users quickly realized that the success of this application is unparalleled. Accessible from all PCs, consoles, mobile devices, and AR/VR headsets. Supported by a sprawling team of over 500 engineers, the app shows no sign of slowing down, devouring every competitor in its path. In an effort to save the Earth 2 platform, the team desperately searches for and is ultimately successful in finding a buyer for the platform. In 2023, Earth 2 is sold to Snap, the Snapchat corporation, for $500 million, a far cry from what many thought would be a potential sale should it come to fruition, and cementing the realization that Earth 2 as a platform was not the successful monster we hoped it would be. And while this did instill some confidence and hope within the user base, just 9 short months later, the Snap company would announce their intentions to close the Earth 2 platform permanently, due to failed success, competitor strength, and massive financial losses. Tiles lay unused, megacities lay abandoned, and the hopes and dreams of an entire user base slowly fade away along with the platform. It's a depressing and emotional transition as most users deal with the reality of the failure of their beloved platform, gaining a new perspective on early adoption and a newfound appreciation for those early days of glorious gains. Alright guys, so hopefully that wasn't too depressing, but you know, this is obviously something that we have to look at. If we're going to talk about the success of the Earth 2 platform, it's really not fair if we're not talking about potential failure as well, because I think staying realistic and staying rational when we approach something like Earth 2 is the most important thing that could possibly be done. And that was one of the reasons I wanted to make this video, because when we're exploring hypothetical timelines of success, we also have to do ourselves the favor of exploring hypothetical timelines of failure. And that was the purpose of this video. Ultimately, I don't necessarily think that this is going to come to fruition. In fact, the possibility of this coming to fruition, I personally feel, is far less likely than my previous video of Earth 2 succeeding. I do really think there's a far greater chance of the Earth 2 platform succeeding long term than I do of it following this specific roadmap. Nevertheless, I would be doing you guys all an injustice if I wasn't exploring both sides of this. I hope you guys appreciated this video. I hope, if anything, maybe it's just a little enlightening about the possibilities of how apps and platforms can evolve and change with time, and how, you know, our intents and our hopes for things can sometimes change. And I think that it's really important that when we're, you know, looking at this video and listening to it and thinking about it, that we also use it as a way of reminding ourselves to pay attention to the warning signs. And if something doesn't seem right for too long, to make sure to act accordingly. And I don't think in any way that Earth 2 is giving those off right now. I think it's just a general warning and something to keep in mind, you know, when we approach these types of platforms. So, guys, I want to thank you for checking out this video. Again, I know this is a little bit different from the stuff I normally cover, and this is definitely probably one of the most depressing and negative style videos I've done, but just know that it was all in an educational sense, and it was all in good fun to bring you guys the most complete coverage and the most complete thought process when it comes to approaching the application. So I hope you guys appreciated this. If you like it, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you like the content you're seeing here, make sure to subscribe to the channel and click the bell to get notified when I post new content. As you'll see, I post new videos every week, and I just want to make sure you guys see them. Hope you guys have a fantastic day, and until next time, we'll see you soon.